Well, good evening. I'm rather later recording this today, and actually inspired to bring some water with me, thanks to the Yosoi family. We were talking about water in the group, and made me think, why am I not bringing water? Because we infuse water. We'd spoken about this, and I'd said, well, whenever I pour the water bottles for my children, I sing to them. So I do the grounding sound. I think it's the grounding sound. I'll show you. It's so I run the tap, I run water, and I make that sound at the same time. The kids think I'm nuts anyway, so I'm like, I do that in the morning, and I'm intending, thank you, I love you, thank you for the blessings to the water, basically, so that when they consume it, like the research from Dr Emoto, those crystals are changing. So I invite you also to do another thing during the channel, and why I haven't done this, because it's something I do anyway. I didn't really think about doing it whilst doing this love sessions with the soul. And so bring along your water, put it on your plants, drink it, gift it to someone, whatever you feel called to. So that's one of the things I want to think about. I want to talk about before we start is giving thanks, gratitude and blessings for the details in our life, for everything, for me, for like the foraging and the beautiful amount. I mean, today I dug up some dandelions, the roots for the coffee, and I put the leaves in my quinoa stew for my tea this evening, and the strawberry leaves, which I didn't know till recently. They have 3 leaves. If you pick one and leave the other 2, and you can use them, they're really high in greens, and it's listing all the minerals, but really like ample there at the moment, as well as I haven't got much plantain in my garden, but that's really great as well to use, and that's just local in the garden. As long as you're not putting herbicides and pesticides and stuff on your garden, which we don't, then you're okay that way. But yeah, it made me think there's this abundance around us, and we're often in scarcity and fear about what's going on externally, especially with food. It's that need, that core root need of needing food, needing a roof to sleep, somewhere to sleep, and feeling safe. So let's dispel some of that, or see what comes through in my asking about this, in clearing this, for me, for others, for those that are watching, those that are listening. I really felt blessed yesterday after our the feeling of the grandmother, so I'm open and receptive to the good to flow through me. I'm going to start with a little meditation to guide me through, as it's later in the day. So taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And actually I've been called, I was asked or invited in a membership group that I'm in to run through the Qigong sounds. And I think I might actually start with that tonight. Each of the sounds in Qigong are related to a colour, and they're related to an organ. I'm just going to go through the sounds, and then I will continue on from that and start to flow with the flow, or whatever happens. So thank you for your patience. Thanks for joining. Get yourself into a nice space. If you want to move the body, move the body. If you just want to sit and journal, then do so. Allow this space to be sacred time with your soul and yourself, and my sounds to be a reflection for you to connect, to activate that within you, and the light density of the frequency of your soul. So starting with the Qigong sounds. Sunenanatia treatananai. Esu tira dendiarai, shurayananai. Esu tira tetayaraki. Sunania tandia nushku. Etananadutira nanarashkniataya. Enananura yanirtandayakadayurgitska. Estanurayatura yatai. Nurashki. Eshonadaniatai. Trianti ratterayalai. Oshon dinanabaikita nalatira tularaishkarayanaya. Untuntia turayatayla skirala. Oshonatayana tira titilala. Unonaya torariatira reniashkurareatai. Entaneriatanare shishkayoloreatai surarana. Enturananiatanariatayara. Enturariatayalananiantialara. Tunananiatatiraniaturaratai. Miasa tatiano reatai. Esanatira tatatatai oradita turiayaturai. Estantura nianda. E kayonaniata. Esayatai. Easayatai. Esayayate. Esayateatura Oshayanaya Surayayatoya Esatura esa torayayo, esayo. Breathe, breathe. Sanyatayo. Esta nania tula tisa to the hiatata, o tira nanakai, o sura nanayatira rekatu. Hashanati. Thank you, water. Thank you for the waters of my body, for the waters in the glass, for the waters in the soil, in the air, in the moisture on our planet. In Tirarashka, for the water comes not from originating from here, but from out of space many millennia ago. In and the memory of the stars is held within the water from its travels. Antirarishka, fullness hitting the earth, melting, and becoming our oceans, our seas, and ourselves. In Turariyata, we are waters, flow with the water. Like the waves. Feel the ebb of your breath, breathing in, breathing out. Feel the flow within you, the ebb of the heart. In Tirarashka, imagine a rainbow around you, and Alashka, just like the rainbow in the water droplets. Antira yaskura, your aura. Antita yandai duranta. E santira yato, e natira rio, e santure yato. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. The chant and poem is coming to mind for me, that I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I appreciate you. All aspects of you, all cells of you. The sorrow, the tears, may you walk with the lessons, remembering the blessings. Moving through tears of soft rain, of shifts and change, evolving emotions. As we move through this time, feel the blessings of your heart, feel the blessings of this moment. And I am thankful, I am deeply thankful for the water, for the earth, for the sky, the air that we breathe, and the fire, the energy systems of the earth and of us. In I sandurariantateria. E sandariantandaniadurariandai. E sanduraria. Visualize your 12D filter and tadurariatai. Connect with the staff of light, the column of light. Visualize light flowing down, connecting with the central sun via our sun Solaris, and the information flowing through the light. Whether there's clouds or not, this is unstoppable. And tira, because the portal through is in your heart. And tira, let go of the fear. If you need to tap. To soothe the nervous system, or shake like we do in Qigong if there's any fear that comes up. To activate the Wei Qi of the fields around me, as they call it in Qigong. But she's saying, like, for your filters and your attachments to energy to stand in your power. Remember, you don't need protection. You are linked to everything. Not forget, because it's going to be hard to not see things now, but just reminding you that the duality of this dark and light is what's the rest of the word, please? A false premise, as Abraham would say. And I found myself asking, so that's where I'd heard it before. Blessings to Esther energy. I feel beautiful blessings to that collective reflection of her soul through source. And I just got no, not a telling off, but not that you're no less. We all have this connection. The emotion, I feel it. I've been feeling it today. Is going to get intense. And even I was listening to Gabby Bernstein today, and I was like, oh, tired, tears. I'm like, ah. As I was walking back from the shopping malls, I'm like, oh, they're going to think I'm weird, just crying. And I'm like, it's fine. And my guidance was, it's fine. It's fine. If you need to cry, cry. That's what needs to happen for the collective. It should allow it, it needs to contain it. It needs to come up. The light will bring it. Bring it. And that energy, like, strong, feel it strong in your body. Is the good sign. It's shifting. She's moving. Like water. Flow like water. Feel your body like water. Yes, I'm allowed to drink some of the water. You need to drink water. Lots of water. Your body needs the water to flow, but good quality. Actually, even that, I've been corrected. It's your intention with it. Like with all food, with everything. Yes, it has a higher frequency if it's a better quality, if it's got the minerals and it's not got the chemicals in it. However, it's your body can filter everything just by your frequency, your resonance, but it's your intention when you consume it. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm drinking this, it's bad for me, it's not good. So make a symbol for triangle, love, wisdom and will, and bless the water like this. Visualize light flowing down in, and love. Think to yourself of the emotion of love, something you really love, someone you really love, and have that emotion. See it like a tangible, moving colour rainbow tila and going into whatever you're eating, whatever you're consuming, and say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is something I do daily. Tila, so it's important to share. Okay. I feel a shift needed. Like I'm trying to pull a sound through and it's not quite coming. And I think it's a sneezed. It's like inner crying needs to happen, I think, first. For me, or just me, for everyone. Maybe just me. Let me just connect. And Santiana Torea. Santitia Toriana di Tiara Diana di Titiana Tititia Tatia Toria Tira Reatoriada. Ikititia Tikia Turia Tila Tila Sky, and Tanania Tanania Tila di Tituturaya, and Turia Nina Tira Riana, e Shura Niana Yatai, and Nanianu, Nanianu. Ayandia tanana shkola yaya, nunania shura yaya, o saya nonaya noniata yatira titia, o shuna neniata yananiatai, o tora yanandi tora, esatura indirai. And okay. For anyone that's feeling anything negative, I felt really drained all of a sudden, which is really not what happens when I channel. It has the opposite. And so I just centered myself. And it was when I was doing the protection energies, and what's come back is there's a lot of dense energy to be cleared. And when you're lighting up, it's like a boom, boom, boom over here. And so I needed to go back into my own space because I'd opened up. So if that ever happens, it's really important that you are able to just to ground. And all I did, this is what I visualized. I can feel my feet on the earth. I connect with Gaia, with the crystal caves, with my earth star chakra, with the star chakra above here, and I draw them into one another and draw them, and like a figure of 8, and in the middle with a light, that they're going so fast, and then expand the light so it goes out around my bubble, and literally just feel my own self minus anything that I'm calling in, and just cleared. I just sort of visualized a clearing around me, any attachments, and I could feel a heaviness. I can still feel it a little bit of clearing, so around here. And normally that means that I have energy that's come in and I haven't expressed out because I'm not in the correct balance to do so. So I feel myself again, but I can feel that heaviness that came down, and I was like, whoa, that's not what I've been feeling in the last few days. And then for me, obviously there's a doubt and fear comes up, so I center and then again align my decrees. I am open and receptive to the highest good of my soul. I am invincible, I am limitless, I am aligned with my soul, and then I start to feel lighter, and I'm already feeling lighter, and connected, obviously. And the sounds, because I'm not channeling as such, to me this isn't channeling. To me, I feel like people close their eyes and completely, a lot like they disappear and are present observing. I'm very much interactive with what's coming out. I feel more like, I've said, like a transistor radio, I guess. Like I'm reading my love frequency as it's flowing through me. So when there's a density, it's like you're running on going smooth, goes, it's like a big bump. It feels very different, and it's a lot clearer to discern when it comes to sound. Sound isn't as, you can't distort in the same way you can with light. So I'm sure you're aware, if you're watching this video, that not all light is benevolent or malevolent. There's a difference, and we are a distortion of light. It doesn't mean it's necessarily bad, but and like I was saying, let go of that. But there's still clearing for me to do, perhaps with my mental aspect of my tuning into that polarity, duality side of things. That there's obviously fear to be released, and you can't be completely open if you are fearful of bad or negative. So from the heart, this has to come from the heart, and if there's fear, and you feel it. So, and that's what happened. So I feel okay. I'm not like, but I definitely feel like there was a release, and the tension's released now, which is great. So I'm going to leave it at that for today and go and meditate for myself. But think about doing the water, bring along the water. Could just be that I'm tired physically, though I tend to, when I'm communing with the soul or connecting with my soul, feel energized afterwards. So that's a sign. It's like too much energy going through a plug socket. I need my frequency to be in alignment with it in order to express it. So thank you for joining me for day 10, and I will see you tomorrow. Blessings in your now moment. Let me know, do you sing to the water? Do you bless your water before you drink it? I mean, the tradition of saying grace is millennia old, and literally that's what I do. I always say to being vegan, even to the greens, thank you for giving your life to nourish me, and thank you, body, for consuming this energy. It's a blessing. Thank you. So maybe you can introduce that if you don't already. Let me know what you do. Bye.